So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Hungry for Learning. In this session we will be discussing the third lesson of the chapter Nutrition in Plants from Biology class 7. So let's start. In this lesson we will be learning about heterotrophic nutrition. In the last session we discussed autotrophic nutrition. In this uh, in this session we will discuss heterotrophic nutrition. So we learned in the first session of this video that heterotrophs are those that depend on autotrophs or other heterotrophs for their nutrition and can be dependent on autotrophs directly and indirectly for their food. So, how heterotrophs are dependent directly or indirectly on autotrophs. So, we know there are two animals are there, herbivorous and carnivorous. So, herbivorous to eat plants only and carnivorous eats those, and when those depend on the plant it will be also depending on it indirectly, because if there will be no grass there will be no deer means no carnivorous. So all heterotrophs are dependent indirectly on autotrophs and the food prepared by the plants. Now heterotrophs, what are heterotrophs? Heterotrophs are organisms that show heterotrophic type of nutrition. Okay. Next, heterotrophic nutrition in plants. Um Most of the plants that we see around us are green in color. But have you ever seen a mushroom or ever seen a pitcher plant? They are pitcher plant has green leaves but has a yellowish pitcher like thing. Why are they? They are two plants but they are heterotrophic plants. Plants are on two types, autotrophs and heterotrophs. They can be heterotrophs too. Now there are four main types of heterotrophic plants, that are parasites, insectivorous plants, saprotrophs and symbiotic, and two plants live in symbiotic relationship. So first is our parasites. So what are parasites? Parasites are organisms that depend on other or live in or on other organism and derive their nutrition from it, and means a non-green plant that lives in or on other organism. Means if there is a, you must have heard जुआ. Yes, जुए बाल में होते हैं ना. So that जुए is known as a parasite. Why? Because it lives on your head and derive his nutrition from your head. Yes, it sucks the food from your head. It is an organism but is not a heterotrophic nutrition plant. Yes, and these plants, like a plant is dodder. Yes, dodder is a plant that sucks food from another plant. यानी कि कोई एक पेड़ है, जैसे ये, this is a tree and here is something like and has root like structures on the, yes, it is dodder. It can be dodder. It is dodder, no? It can be dodder. So it derives its nutrition from this root-like structures. Yes, and is known as parasite. Now, the plant from which a parasite gets its food is called a host. Who it is called? A host, not the meeting host. Yes, and some plants have green leaves. They have, yes, and can synthesize their food, but they cannot take water and minerals. So they grow on other plants for water and minerals. Hence, they are called partial parasites. Why? Because they can synthesize their food but cannot take water and minerals. Okay, got it? Now, next type of plant, that is insectivorous plants. As the name suggests, insectivorous, यानी कि जो plants like Venus flytrap and pitcher plant catch insects. They catch insects by ingenious methods. Hence, they are known as insectivorous plants because they get their nutrients from those insects. Yes, in a pitcher plant. Now, what happens in a pitcher plant? There is a pitcher-like structure. Leaves modify into a pitcher-like structure, and you can see. I think, yes, they are connected to a pipe. Yes, why they are connected to a pipe? So, when a insect enters this, this is a pitcher plant-like. Yes, it is a balloon-like. It has a balloon-like structure. Yes, and like this. Yes, this is a pitcher plant. There is a lid on above that. Yes, and there are many hairs pointing downwards on the. Now, as soon as an insect enters this, it gets entangled in these hairs, and as soon this happens, the lid closes down, and now the insect is trapped. Now, the cells of this pitcher plant will secrete digestive juices. What are digestive juices? These are certain juices that digest things, and it is converted into a liquid form in a nutrients. Then, through this pipe, these nutrients are sent to the plant. Okay, now Venus flytrap. Why this happen? Why are they have green leaves? You can see they have green leaves. So why do they need to catch these insects? So because they grow in a soil that is not so rich. Yes, they are not so rich. They use the nutrients obtained from these insects to supplement the food prepared by photosynthesis. Means they use these nutrients to supplement food prepared by photosynthesis. Next type is now saprotroph. Saprotrophs are those plants that are non-green. They are not green in color, and they live on dead and decaying plants. Like this is a decaying plant. So there it will gather and just grow there. What they do is they secrete digestive juices on these dead and decaying matter, and this method of getting nutrition from the dead and decaying matter in a form of liquid. When this is turned into liquid by the digestive juices, it is absorbed by this saprotroph. Okay, this saprotroph then absorbs this liquid, and this mode of nutrition is only known as saprotrophic nutrition. Some example are fungi. You know na, fungi is something that lives on the bread. If you keep the bread wet for 2-3 days, it will grow on it because it is a dead and decaying matter. मतलब dead matter है, but not decaying. Yes, so fungi, bacteria, these are all a type of saprotroph. Okay, next type is symbiosis. Symbiosis, or you can simply say it symbiotic. Symbiotic is the mode of nutrition. There are two different types. I told you now, like if there is someone and there is another one, they combine like your mother father do. Yes, father brings the resources and mother cooks them and supply to all the family. That's how the symbiotic relation works. The one organism will bring the food resources and other will cook it, and both of them will enjoy the food. So this is known as symbiosis. For example, alga we know it is a green thing which is a autotroph and can make his own food, and fungus which is a saprophyte live together in lichen. This is lichen. Yes, lichen is whitish in color. Yes, there is alga and fungus, both are present. Now what do they both do? The fungus, we know that it is a saprophyte. It supplies water and minerals to this alga, and the cells of alga prepare the food and supply it to the fungus, and that's how a mutually beneficial relationship is called symbiosis. So let's take a recap what we learned in this whole chapter. Okay,